All right, good morning. All right, so let's see, what's new? Last week, I went on a date with this girl. She works at the zoo. Yeah, she's a keeper. Bada bing. All right, guys, good morning. Hope all is well. We are in the middle of summer here in the United States. Those of you in Australia, you are in winter. Haha. I guess I should keep my mouth shut, right? Anyway, that was just a joke. Of course, I don't date girls from the zoo. I have nothing against people who work at the zoo. It was just a joke, okay? All right, where's my coffee? All right, so let me grab it here. By the way, if you haven't already, check out the interview, the start of a 3-part interview I did with a remarkable lady from Florida. Her name is Linda DeRay, nationally known psychologist, psychotherapist, author, filmmaker, just all around marvelous lady. Came up to visit here from Florida a few months ago. And yeah, I won't spoil it. Just going to check it out. Just off-topic stuff. We don't really talk too much. Well, we talk nothing about Linux or Windows. We do talk about how technology has changed family relationships. So you may want to check that out. She is a therapist, and maybe one night we'll do Ask the Doctor live show. You can ask your questions about family health and relationships. It'll be free. Just a thought. So let me grab my coffee here. Anyway, check out my interview with Linda, Dr. Linda DeRay. All right. Okay, where are we here? All right, let's do this. Those of you watching. So some news from Pop! OS. Let me just say that for me as a Windows user, the two biggest Linux news articles items this year would have been the release of Ubuntu's immutable system. That didn't happen. It was delayed. It has been delayed, don't know for how long. In all the years I've been doing Linux, messing with different Linux, it's been a long time, there has been only one thing in Linux, one system that has been bug-free, that has worked pretty much flawlessly. And those have been Chromebooks. Of course, Linux-powered Chromebooks with Chrome OS Flex. Of course, those are, in case you don't know, Chromebooks are immutable systems. That would have been one of the biggest news articles for me. That has been delayed. Don't know for how long. Somewhat disappointing, but I would rather they release it when ready. So the second news article would be this from this is from a website, ditchwindows.com. Well, good luck with that. So the alpha release of the new System76 Cosmic Desktop will be released August 8th for those of us to try. Apparently this is a brand new operating system built from scratch, as it were. And I'm looking forward to this because this will feature, I believe, the GNOME desktop, which I think is one of the worst desktop environments for beginners, for Windows users. It just never seems quite finished. So August 8th, the first alpha release of Pop! OS 24.04 with Cosmic DE drops. I guess that's what they're calling it, Cosmic DE drops. Sounds like cough drops. Will be unveiled to the public, offering a glimpse of the exciting new features and improvements that users can expect from the upcoming release of Pop! OS developed by System76. System76 is based out of Denver, Colorado, I believe, here in the States. All right, one of the most significant enhancements in this alpha release is the introduction of the new Cosmic DE is what they should call it. A new desktop environment that aims to provide a more streamlined and intuitive user experience, a refreshed and modern design with a focus on improving productivity and usability for both new and experienced users. I won't read all of this, but this will have included updated software packages, improved performance, bug fixes, and so on. Now keep in mind, if you are new to all this, An alpha is a pre-release, or how can I put this? It's a it's a pre-final release. So expect this to have bugs. That is normal. And I would suggest you test this in a testing machine, not in a virtual environment and not off a USB. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to get the full protection, the full potential of what Linux can do for you, you should install this as a full install in a machine. Anything dual coring up, if you have at least 4 gigs and up on an old machine, I think you'll be okay. I don't know what the system requirements is for this. I'm guessing 4 gigs of RAM should be enough. More, of course, is better, but that's true for any operating system. So this excites me somewhat. This is built from scratch, the GNOME desktop. My last experience with the GNOME desktop with Ubuntu was not pleasant. As some of you know, I had no sound. I did what I could. I could not get the sound to work. To add insult to injury, when I looked into the sound menu, it said dummy output. Well, thank you, Ubuntu, you too. So that was my last foray into the GNOME desktop, at least for Ubuntu. I will say that I think Zorin has done an excellent job with the proper extensions to make it user-friendly, featuring the GNOME desktop. And who knows, Pop! OS may be just as good, or if not better. Again, this is going to be brand new. So this one I'm interested in. So we'll see what happens. All right, another sip of coffee here. All right. So those of you who have System76 machines, let me know. I don't currently have the budget for one, but if you have one and would like to share your thoughts, please let me know. All right, moving on to some more news. Apparently, you may have heard about the CrowdStrike software that borked, or I don't know why the word bork makes me laugh, but anyway, messed up a bunch of Windows systems last week. Flights had to be canceled. Apparently, this is really borking Linux systems also. It just goes to show that nothing is infallible. I haven't noticed anything on my Linux systems. I use, right now, I use primarily Linux Mint, of course, Chromebooks, and Windows 11. I didn't notice anything on my end in Windows 11. But just to let you know, always have backups of documents, photos, music. Always have backups and backup again. You can never have enough backups, and that's why this thing with ransomware really surprises me. Where are your backups, companies? I don't know why I'm yelling. I mean, it hasn't affected me, but it kind of surprises me just a bit. All right. Well, some Google news. Google is no longer planning to eliminate third-party cookies in the Chrome web browser. That's okay about the cookies. Just don't touch my cannolis. All right. Let's move on to some movie news. What a brave new world we live in. What do we have here? Oh, for Halo fans. Paramount Plus, you suck. I'm just going to say it. After 2 seasons, and season 2 of Halo TV was superb. It ended with an excellent cliffhanger. You can tell that the actors, the production team did a fantastic job with the TV series. And just when a TV series was hitting its groove, after a so-and-so season 1, but an excellent season 2, Paramount says, great. You're canceled, F you. So I canceled Paramount Plus. I'm sorry. Well, Paramount, I believe, just got sold. So we have new brain surgeons. They're working at Paramount. And this was the only TV show that I really had to watch week after week because it had potential. My son and I grew up. Well, my son grew up on playing Halo. We enjoyed the games. the books, the soundtracks. It was just fun. And watching this TV show, like I said, season 1 was half and half. Season 2 rocked. And it ended with the Master Chief finally landing on the legendary Halo ring, meeting up with 343 Guilty Spark. And that's how it ends. I'm not going to spoil it. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But after the show reaches, starting to get its stride, they decided to cancel Halo TV. And I'm not happy. Now, they are looking for a new buyer for the Halo TV series. If I could, I would buy it and produce it myself, but I'm not in that business. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. So I no longer have Paramount Plus. Yeah. All right, let me grab some more coffee. All right, do I have any other movie news? Oh, yeah. Alien Romulus, the new movie coming out next month, and we still don't have a freaking theater here. You know, AMD shut down the cinema during the pandemic, understandably so, never reopened. This is why I hate politics. I hate local politics, but I hate politics in general. We have tons of car washes, tons of restaurants, not a single theater. Anyway, Alien Romulus is coming out in August, and the composer named Benjamin Wallfisch praises this new film as an extraordinary piece of work. I'm looking forward to it. This will be released by 20th Century Fox. There is 1 or 2 trailers on YouTube. Check it out. And looking forward to this one because the last really good Alien movie was probably the first AVP, Alien versus Predator. I enjoyed that one. And I think there's a TV series called Alien. Let's see it's called Alien Earth. Something like that. A premiere date has yet to be set. So for not for Halo fans, but for Alien fans, looking forward to this. Let's see, Alien Romulus, the big screen, August 16th. And yes, I'll have to travel 60 miles to go see this movie. Thank you to all the politicians here. You suck. All right, let me grab some more coffee. I love my Keurig machine. All right, let me drop into the chat here, see if anybody's here. I know I miss a lot of you, and I do these at random in the mornings. This gives me an opportunity to really do my morning stretches, cramps and bad back and all that. It really does help as I do this. So anyway, now I'll have you can download these audio portion of this podcast on the TOS Today Patreon page. If you would like to support the channel, let me grab some more cafe. Keep forgetting to buy creamer. Anyway. All right, so that's what's going on in the Linux and Hollywood world. Alien Romulus. I wonder if it's based in Rome. All right, probably not. Let me do this. Looking good here. I am live streaming from Linux Mint from an original Windows 7 Lenovo machine. Yeah, it still works. Dual booting with Windows 11 on top. How do you like them apples? Anyway, let me see if anybody's in the chat. Refresh here. It looks like it's a quiet morning in the chat. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. See if anybody else wants to drop in and say hello. Don't know if you can hear the background music. Background music once again provided by Dad. Thank you, Dad, for all the wonderful tunes sent from beautiful Italia. Italia. I wonder if Kamala Harris has a daughter. Just saying, just thinking, you know. What can I say? What's that song? Blue is my color. Have you noticed with politicians, most of them, if not all of them, go in with black hair or dark hair and come out with gray hair? Have you noticed that? That is one rough job. Anyway. Yeah, I was just browsing the news, but the CrowdStrike thing that struck Windows, it says here, broke Debian and Rocky Linux systems months ago, but nobody noticed. Oh, man, that's a cruel thing to say nobody noticed. Well, it is what it is. All right. Well, a very quiet morning again in the chat house, as I like to call it. So, I think we'll just wrap it up for this morning. Sorry I missed you guys. Maybe I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you're enjoying your summer. Hope you're enjoying your coffee or whatever you drink. For me, it's usually coffee in the morning, and some evenings, some sweet red wine. From Mr. Carlo Rossi. All right, that's all I have for this one. Looking forward to this new System 76 release, the new Pop OS. Yeah, I think it should be fun to test it out. So I will catch you on the next one.